What's going on, guys? Whoa! What's up, guys? You're watching JayzTwoCents, and today I'm going to bring you probably one of the most requested videos of the entire year, and that is to bring you a video about that big guy right there in the back and what I use for a gaming setup and more about my system. So let's go ahead and turn around and take a look at all this crap while I look like I'm doing that little Carlton dance.
It's not unusual to have fun with anyone.
I don't dance. But guys, let's go ahead and turn around and get into this PC and all of this stuff and see what Jay's using as of August 2013. Now when it comes to entertainment here in the man cave, what on... I've got myself a 32-inch Insignia 1080p high-def LED TV. It's not, it's definitely not high-end, but I don't watch that much TV, so I don't really need to have, you know, high-end TV. I've got the Vizio soundbar because the Insignia TV sound sucks. And there you go, Vizio soundbar, and down there we got my RC car, which I haven't played with too much, but oh well, maybe someday we'll bring that back on out. And right here we've got my preview monitor, my monitor's monitor. I use this when I'm doing my editing and stuff. I use all my previews on this. This is a Samsung 23-inch 120Hz 3D monitor. I don't use it for any gaming. I could use it for testing, you know, 120Hz capabilities on video cards, but it does not have an HDMI input, which really kind of bothers me. So I pretty much just use it as a second monitor for monitoring streams or checking out previews and whatnot. This is my main monitor. It is a 27-inch. It's an Acer. It's not an IPS panel. I'm just too cheap to afford IPS panels. But hey, you know, it gets the job done. It's 27 inches, it's 1080p HDMI, all that good stuff. And when it comes to a keyboard, of course, I am using the Corsair K70 mechanical gaming keyboard here. It looks like it has dancing LEDs. Unfortunately, it doesn't. That's just the way it gets picked up on the camera. I love this keyboard. If you haven't seen my review of this keyboard, click the video that's gonna pop up right about now. Boing! I did that sound effect with my mouth. Yeah. Check it out. It's an awesome keyboard. I love every feature of this. It's mechanical without being, you know, too loud, and I just clicked all over my channel. I probably spammed myself. Oh well, whatever. So yeah, check out that keyboard. Love this keyboard. Super quiet when it comes to mechanical keys, but it feels amazing. I have no complaints about this keyboard whatsoever. And when it comes to my mouse, I am using a wireless Logitech G700S gaming mouse. Awesome mouse. I have no real complaints about it other than the battery dies on it a little bit quickly. I mean, you got to keep a cable nearby because it's, yeah, it only lasts for maybe 2 days if you don't leave it plugged in, but no real complaints about it. Smooth, slides really freely here. I have no complaints about that whatsoever. So yeah, if you're looking for a gaming mouse, it's a little pricey. It's about $100, but you know, it's a good wireless gaming mouse if that's what you want. When it comes to my webcam, I am using the Logitech C920. It is an amazing, amazing webcam. I'm a little embarrassed to admit how often I tend to use this webcam for my videos rather than actually doing any sort of, you know, high-end camera work. I mean, I've got this camera right here, as you can see, but I tend to use this little guy more because it's just so simple and so easy. And if you're looking for a webcam, the Logitech C920 is definitely the way to go. I am not paid to say that. Purely my opinion right there. Look at that camera work. Look at that camera work. Whoa. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, baby. So yeah, it's Logitech C920. It's what I'm doing my streams with and a lot of my YouTube videos, to be honest. Now when it comes to microphones, I get asked an awful lot what I use in my videos. When I do commentaries or reviews and stuff, I tend to use my Blue Yeti here. It is just a USB mic, and it is connected to a Heil PL2T desk boom, which you can see is just mounted right there and put a scratch in my wall, son of a bitch. But anyway, it is fully articulating and adjustable, as you can see. I mean, it goes up, down, left, right, A, B, select, start, all that stuff. And, you know, I use just a cheapy, people have asked about this pop filter, and it's just like an $18 cheap pop filter from Guitar Center. I mean, there's nothing special about it whatsoever. People are always asking about how I have such good audio with the Yeti, because theirs sucks. Well, honestly, it all comes down to the gain, guys. If you look at the gain on the back here, it's going to be upside down. But if you look at the gain, I've got it nearly all the way down. on the cardioid pattern. And then you let Windows do the adjustment for the actual volume. That way you're not getting horrible clipping and stuff. So, yeah, you know, Blue Yeti, there it is. But I know what it is you guys have all come here to see, and it's this guy right here. You guys want to see more about this, so I guess let's go ahead and just dive right in. Okay guys, when it comes to the case, this is the 900D by Corsair. It's brand new this year, and it is the largest mass-produced case on the market. Not including Case Labs or Mountain Mods, because you have to put those together. But this is a mass-produced case. It's the largest you can buy, and it absolutely dwarfs anything else. You can see right here, I don't have any 5 1/4 bays on the front. It has a flip-down case or cover here that shows your USB 2.0, 3.0 ports, restart switch, power switch, which is right here on the front. And then you've got this this brushed aluminum panel here that you can remove and reveal all the dust on the back, which exposes my fan filter and shows you my 120 Corsair SP120 fans on the front. And then you can see some of my water cooling hoses right here on the front as well. When it comes to the main side panel here of the case, you can take off the cover really simply by pushing the button here, and the whole front just pops right on off. And we'll set that aside there. And as you can see, the whole side there just popped off, don't you know? So yeah, there you go. Right off the bat, you guys are probably noticing that I'm using orange juice to cool my system, and that's because the citrus acid inside of orange juice is just absolutely phenomenal when it comes to killing antimicrobials and corrosion, anti-corrosion benefits. So it's not orange juice, guys. Please, for the love of God, don't listen to me. This is Mayhem's Pastel Sunset Yellow Nano Fluid. That's what it is. That's a lot of stuff to say for a coolant. But yeah, here's my loop. If you bring down the door here, you can see we have an Alphacool XT45, 45mm thick quad radiator. If you want to learn a little bit more about that, you can go ahead and click this link that'll pop up right about here. Boing! I did that with my mouth, so don't ask me where you can download that sound effect unless you want to buy it from me. But you can see right here, it's got a filter on there. It's a magnetic. It just sticks right onto the case there. And I've also got a triple XT45 Alphacool radiator in the back. The loop here is being powered by MCP 655 variable speed pump by SwiftTech. It does have the threaded neck on there, so you don't have to deal with any of the plastic stuff. I've got all Alphacool swivel barbs here. Again, you can check that out by going to this link and learn more about those fittings. The radiator loop here is feeding into an EK water block for my GTX 680, and it is a EK nickel with clear acrylic cover on there, so you can see what looks like the yellow-orange juice is kind of flowing all through my system there. That feeds into the Nexus water block, which is feeding my 3770K and keeping it nice and cool when it's overclocked to 4.8 gigahertz. And then it goes back into my Bits Power 250mm res mounted right here. Now the airflow comes, you've got the two fans in the front bringing air in, and then you've got the two SP140s on the top and then one SP140 on the back, pulling the air across and up. And the quad radiators bringing air in, feeding into the power supply, and the triple radiator, which is bringing air all the way across. So that's my water cooling setup right there. It's definitely pricey. It's a way overkill. Hoping to do something in the future that may require all of this cooling right here, but nonetheless, it's good to have more cooling than not enough. When it comes to the fans, though, these are SP120 on the radiators as well as on the front. Like I mentioned, these are all Quiet Edition fans. It's very, very quiet PC. When it comes to audible and how noisy it is, you can hear a pin drop. I mean, it's absolutely insanely quiet. Because I am cooling or controlling these fans with the Phobia Touch 6 fan controller, and this fan controller up here is just controlling all of these fans with the exception of the quad radiator, which is being controlled by software on the PC. When it comes to the motherboard, I am using the ASRock Z77 OC formula. Amazing motherboard. I have nothing but good things to say about it. Amazing overclocking, very stable. The debugging features on it are amazing. If something doesn't work, it'll tell you what's not working. You don't have to think about it. Unless, of course, it's the motherboard that's not working, and then it may not really know what's going on. But I digress. For the CPU, I am using an i7-3770K. I do have a video about why I chose that right about here. And you can go and check that video out, and it'll tell you why I chose the 3770K over the 4770K. And then I am using a MSI reference GTX 680 with the water cooling on it that is overclocked to 1306 megahertz. It's just so fast, there was no reason to upgrade this whatsoever. Power supply wise, I'm using a AX750 by Corsair. It is an 80 plus gold rated power supply. The fan doesn't even run on it 90% of the time because it's so efficient it doesn't even get hot. Even when gaming, the fan on the power supply will turn off, where most PWM supplied power fans on the power supply will turn on under load. This one's just so efficient it barely ever turns on. It's absolutely amazing. For hard drives, I am using the hot swap bay built into the 900D. It does come. The 900D does come with 4 hard drive bays. It comes with a triple here, another triple there, 2 more triples on the bottom. But I took all of that out because I'm only using 3 hard drives. I had to make room for my water cooling setup. I've got the 1 terabyte hard drive here, 7200 RPM. That's my YouTube drive where all my videos get directly recorded to. I've got my redundant backup drive here that does my daily backups of all of my important data. And then I've got my SSD up here, which is a Crucial M4. It's only 128 gig. I definitely could use a bigger drive, but whatever. When it comes to 5 1/4, you'll notice I don't have any 5 1/4 bay drives in here. No DVD drives or Blu-rays or any of that. I do purely digital now. And then, like I mentioned earlier, I have the Phobia Touch 6 fan controller controlling all of my fans. When it comes to overall this case, it is absolutely gargantuan. It's huge. The system performs more capable than I need it to. It does all my rendering extremely fast. I do all of my rendering on Adobe Premiere Pro. I use the Adobe Cloud, so it's all legit, in case you guys are wondering, and don't bother asking me where you can get Adobe, because I'm going to tell you go buy it, because that's just the right thing to do. So this has been my gaming system here as of August of 2013. I do plan on making some changes to this later in the year. Go and check out, most of these components have a review video for them somewhere on my channel, and at the end of the video I'm going to link up all of those reviews. Please click on those and go and support. Huge thank you, of course, to AlphaCool for sending me a lot of the parts that you see here, the radiators, the fittings, the block on the CPU. This stuff is just, I'm a hardcore water cooler. I've been doing it for a decade, and I definitely wouldn't be running this stuff in my own personal system, whether it was provided to me or not, if it didn't actually perform like I need it to. What else can you say? So there you go, guys. There's my setup here on JayzTwoCents. This is what I use every day to bring you guys videos, live streaming, gaming, all that crap. So if there's any questions that you have about anything you've seen in this video, just ask down in the comments. I'll do the best I can to answer your questions. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, mash the like button, share it with a friend, show your grandma, and I swear to God, your grandma's gonna love this gaming system. She'll probably get out here and start rocking some Battlefield with me here any single moment. So guys, I'm gonna get out of here. Hopefully I'm gonna do something fun in the future. We've got 1 year right around the corner. And as always, thanks for watching, thanks for being a part of JayzTwoCents, and I will see you guys in my next video.